Hello, Rodriguez, and welcome to this week's RodCast. My name is Ava Fernandez, and I'm a sophomore in leadership. There are other people joining us today, and if you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Dina Sharkawi, and I am a freshman.
Hi, my name is Caitlin, and I am a sophomore.
Hi, my name is Maya Shamia, and I'm a freshman in leadership.
Hi, my name is Sierra, and I am also a freshman.
Nice. So to get us started, I've noticed that most of us here are freshmen. Well, three of us. But for all the freshmen, how do you think high school would have been like compared to middle school?
A lot bigger. Yeah, and I think the classes are obviously harder and a little scary.
It's nothing like the movies. I know it's we're told not to believe the movies, but I mean, when it's all that gets thrown in our face, this is what high school's like, it's hard not to think that's what high school's going to be like. But it's not. High School Musical didn't even have phones, let alone virtual classes. So,
Yeah, I feel like us freshmen have it pretty bad because we've been so excited to go to high school, and finally when it's our time, we can't even go.
It's so depressing, to be honest. I have a lot of upperclassmen friends, and I watch them go through their freshman year, and I was just like, oh, I can't wait to do that. It's going to be so fun. And then, Corona happens, and here we are in our bedrooms. I haven't even met any of you yet. I haven't met anyone from this high school that I didn't know before, back in middle school, and it's hard.
It's really weird because we don't get to meet anyone new. We come in with the people we knew from middle school, so it's kind of weird not knowing anyone from our actual high school.
And I do agree, when you're in high school, you get to meet so many new people and make so many new friends. I think that's how you word it. But yeah, without that connection, that social connection, it's kind of hard, and you just kind of feel like by yourself in your room attending classes on computer. This is directed for anyone, but what were you looking forward to most about high school?
Yeah, I was very excited to overall go to all the after school events and go to the football games and just hang out with friends.
Yeah, I was looking forward to the dances and stuff because I was going to have my first dance in high school because I didn't get to have one in middle school because of the coronavirus. So yeah, I was really looking forward to it, my first dance in high school.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so sad. Well, you know what? I hope we go back just so you can have your first dance, because you gotta have your first dance, man.
I agree. I think that my favorite part of my freshman year was going to all of the events with my friends, so I kind of feel bad that the freshmen are missing out on that.
And people in sports or band or like other traveling things, they don't get to do that. And especially if those things are your favorite thing to do or what you look forward to after school, it's not there anymore.
Yeah, I really want to go to a football game. That seems so fun.
Yeah, I was that one 8th grader that went to all the high school football games with all my friends. And now that I look back at it, I'm so happy I did that, so I can actually get a taste or a sample of the high school experience, because unfortunately, obviously, we are missing that this year.
Trust me, if not the football team or the actual football game, definitely being with your friends and those Friday night lights, it was just so thrilling. Okay, on a more serious note, how do you feel about the work being assigned?
I feel like we are getting a little bit of a work overload, considering the fact that we barely have as much teaching time as before quarantine. But I feel like it's also not the teachers' fault either. They're very much new to this too, and we're all in this together.
Teachers are doing the best they can right now, and to be honest, my teachers are doing pretty good. I'm learning, which was my parents' biggest fear, was that we're not going to learn during being distant from everyone. But I mean, I think everyone's doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, I think the teachers are doing really good at teaching and actually getting the curriculum through to us, because I've learned a lot.
I definitely agree, and it's not the teacher's fault at all, because everyone's new to this, and some teachers, they might not even be exposed to as much technology as we are now, and so it's new for everyone. And yeah, I'm glad that we're all like open-minded about it.
I kind of like the distance learning, to be honest, other than the whole, not meeting people and not going to the games and, not being on campus. It's my laziness is at an all-time high right now. I am lazy all day. My alarm is set for 6:58. I literally get up, turn my phone on, and join the meeting, and that's it. Like, I don't have to get ready at all. It's lovely. It's really good.
Mine is the exact opposite as you. I despise online learning. I hate it so much. I'm one to get distracted really easily. Like, I literally see my phone there. I'm like, should I pay attention in class or should I watch TikTok? Like, no, yeah. Like, obviously, I do like flip that switch sometimes and like focus. But in the non-important classes like PE or Spanish, I just I just go on my phone throughout. Like, I can't help it. I can't help it.
I kind of agree with both of you. Like, yeah, online learning is convenient and it makes things easier. Like, we can get more sleep. But I think that it's just, there's a lot of distractions and it's kind of hard to stay focused just like being at home all the time, especially with like other family members at home and there's no one to stop you to go on your phone. And it's just a little bit like hard to stay focused with your work.
Yeah, I do not like this. I want to go back to school. I want a high school experience. I want to meet new people and stuff. So I'm not loving it, but like it does give you time to be like a little lazier, which is nice.
Speaking of making new friends, I'm sure you've all heard how in high school people drift apart and you start to become your own person. Do you feel like you guys have been drifting apart from friends?
Yeah, I've drifted away from a lot of my friends. Like I try to keep in touch through like texts and stuff, but it's hard not like being able to see each other in person and stuff. So like I don't feel like you get to keep the same connection with your friends.
I really miss my like school friends where we don't really hang out outside of school, but we just hang out during class. Those are the best type of friends, and I don't have any of them in my classes, and so I'm really missing them right now. But it'll be weird if I just like text them and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Because we're not like that. But man, they're the best type of friends.
Yeah, quarantine just kind of like narrowed down who were your school friends and who are your like real friends that you actually keep in contact with. But overall, I think it's just like it's getting harder to keep in touch with people. But as long as you just like make an effort, then you're good.
And a possibility of meeting new people and maybe even finding like your quote unquote true friends because things do happen. Now that we're wrapping it up, what do you guys hope for the future when school does eventually start again?
I hope school is like as normal as possible. I hope like it's not weird between friends and stuff like that. I just want it to be normal again and everything to be the same as it was.
I hope high school is nothing like middle school. That's like middle school was rough, man, and I hope that high school is just people kind of realize how important it is and they take things a little more seriously and they don't kind of like mess around. And so I just wish for like a better environment.
Yeah, definitely. And like, I don't know about you, but this quarantine has definitely like changed my outlook on things and how I act as a person. And maybe like if we go back, it'll just, I don't know, it'll feel different but good.
Definitely really excited to go back to school and everything to be like semi-normal with masks.
It's going to be so weird just seeing all your friends who you haven't seen in like 6-7 months and not being able to give them a hug or even be anywhere near them in general. Man, it's going to be weird.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way too. And I just think it's just gonna like as much as I want to go back, I know that it's kind of gonna be useless to go back to school in a way. I mean, teacher like if you have a question, teachers can't even come up to your desk to answer it, and like everyone's 6 feet apart. It's basically gonna be like online school, but in school, away from everyone.
Yeah, I think that when we go back to school, it's gonna feel like kind of weird, especially after months of quarantine. But I think overall, it'll just be like, it'll be refreshing, and we'll all realize like what we've missed and what we should have appreciated while we were in school before quarantine.
Yeah, I also feel like we really forgot how to socialize. I mean, we haven't talked to people in so long.
Thank you, everyone, for participating. And thank you guys for listening to this week's RodCast. And have an amazing week.